The Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and this is Tuesday, the 19th of August, 2025. Hope you all have a wonderful night, safe night. Everybody's happy and healthy in your families. You're connected to people. As you get older, you start to realize how important family is. So I hope you're all enjoying your family. And with that, let's get started on the markets. Still looking for this downward run from yesterday. We're expecting a nice deep dive down into this last week's first presentation for Rally Gap on Tuesday, and it still hasn't manifested yet. Looking for a change in direction. I'd like to see us now run these highs out here, drop down, tap at these 830, and we have your little Hadith set up where we take the low, take the high, come back, tap that, and then continue going lower. This being our down close candle. Looking for that particular setup this morning. If you're looking for Ollie's 8:30 to or 8 o'clock run into 9:30, this looks like it right here. Have a change in direction after taking some lows. All these lows are now taken. We're down into this discount box here. Now let's see if we see a reversal here.
Order filled.
Let's see if this continues on the way down, or if we continue to run back up into this range here. Let's see if we got anybody online. There we go. Good morning, Hadid. And come out. Good morning. How are you guys this morning? No, I didn't take that short. Actually, I took that as a long off of here. I want to see this go at least back up into here. Got a change in direction right here. I'd like to see us get it up into 50%. There you go. Now I'm risk free. Doing great this morning. Happy they let my crude oil run yesterday. Good for you, Craig. The 8:30 area. Let me see if this continues to go higher or if we just drop back through this level here. All right, let's yeah, I'm out there now. drop back through this level and continue going short. It's got to drop through there though. Otherwise this candle here becomes important. And then this immediate rebalance over here. Now that we've got this 5-minute retap, this would be lovely to see this stay open as an institutional order flow entry fill and just keep running lower now. And with UHIDI, I'd like to see that London low get hit, which is right here, 34. Let's make it happen. So we're still freezing up on that right there. There you go. Keep coming. This would be a nice little price leg down now. I'll put you right in that mean threshold again. Of this one, what am I looking at here? Now putting you at 717. Let's see if that goes well. Previous day's low is 719, so 717 should take out previous day's low in this next price leg. Yeah, I agree. I like it. My target's 717 right now. Let's look at some other ones before 730 hits. You're in the middle of this range, got nothing on the hourly. Dow Jones is trying to run for its highs. It's got some more highs to reach for. Plus there's a little imbalance right here as well. Back from Friday. And oil. And oil was super choppy in here. That's what I was looking for last night. I retested this level and it did nice and then went lower. So Craig, if you got a short off of oil right in here, there's some imbalance back in here. There's the SIBI and BISI overlap. That was definitely in my target zone. That's the target zone you're aiming for once you close below it. And go right back up inside logical level for it to retrace to. So yeah, I'd stay in that short there, Craig. At least to 62.43. give yourself put a little change in your pocket. And then 62.37, then reach for the lows. I grabbed a small little run out of here last night. I retested this candle. I got a little short into the mean threshold, I think it was. Oh no, right near the bottom here, and I cashed out. See how hardly right? Yeah. And then it started going lower. I thought, oh, I wonder if I missed that. Just looking for this box here, but it now has just swept this low. And now we're back inside this little range here. And they're all down close candles, I think. Yeah, all down close candles. So you've got to 115.693 on the upside, and we're hit. You can see how sensitive that level is already. See if that holds and it rolls over. If it does, then the next objective would put you right in there. That holds. Looks like that's going down again. 12.52. I didn't get the unicorn I was looking for last night. I was looking for it to just run back up into here, roll over, and just start gunning it down. Like this would have been. I'm so looking forward to seeing this. Take out that low, catch this for a run lower. But it's back through this level, using this level as support, and it's going higher. And we're closing. If we close above here in the next hour, look for support to run these rejection block, hold high. So you may not get the unicorn I'm looking for. Still might be possible. This be all accumulation phase up to the premium BISI. We'll see how it acts in here. It's got to get below this level here and that mean threshold again. Clear through here, market structure break, and then head lower. Otherwise, still higher in DAX. Gold. Gold gave you a nice little run above the high, change in direction, retap, continue going lower, look for a run on these lows. You got it here, mean thresholds next, which is right there, approximately there, so at the top of this box. So we'll see if that starts to eat through that level. We can get through right on the very bottom of this, there's 3779. If you can get through 3779 on the close, I like to see that being used to push this lower, start reaching for half this wick again. Got half this wick right here. Then we'll see if we take that low and run for the next low. So I want to see these lows provide some support. So I want to say let's get below this consolidation here and use this BISI as some support to go lower. As soon as you get through that mean threshold, so I'll be looking for a lower. It's not that super clean yet, but little piggies are still holding out. You see how our coffee did not give us that reversal? It looked like a setting up for a potential change in direction. It didn't give it to us. It just changed all the way back through it and kept pushing higher. Sweet. So that's a good little screen capture there. When you anticipate after taking a high, this little area, we saw this coming straight down. We thought, okay, this could be turning into a change in direction. Keep your eye on that. Then all of a sudden it didn't fill that in and left it. That's that graded response. You get a fair value gap occurs above an old high. You want to see your A plus is just keeps going higher, right? And then your B is like, or A is right there. Institutional order for 100 drill. B, C is 65%, D or 70%, D is a full fill, and there's your C level. So you got all those different graded responses. You can screen capture those and just say graded response. And this right here is a good example of a C grade response. Comes down, doesn't quite fill it, and then keeps going higher. So if you've got higher time frame objectives on the daily, that's what you're aiming for. That's a 4-hour one. This is box to box in Australian dollar. You've gone from the box here to box and then back to box again. So you've gone 1, 2, 3 rounds of boxing right there. You could go 4, 5, 6, you can go up. I've seen 8 or 9 rounds of boxing. I've seen just going back and forth between the premium discount box. Disney, we are on top of this level now. So I'd expect to see Disney find some support in here and push higher. We start eating through this candle, look for another run back into the SIBI to go higher. A retap of this BISI here. This would be like the Michael one where he comes up and inside this BISI here and taps it and goes higher. Then I'd be looking for this BISI here. I don't know what you are in Disney, Craig, but you're long in Disney. Okay, yeah, that looks favorable. Backs have all switched up again. All right. Still looking for this to kind of pan itself out here. Go Disney, go. This looks good. 15-minute chart. What else is there to say this morning? Okay, that's pretty much it. I'll just sit there and wait. Where's Russell? Is Russell in this morning? Paulette, good morning. I haven't seen you for a couple of days since last week. I hope you're doing well. How's the singing coming? Are you singing still at rock concerts? I hope you're making concerts out there, doing some folk festival stuff or pop or whatever your favorite gospel songs are. I hope you're doing lots of singing. Good morning, Shepherd. Hope you're feeling well. Hope the joints and the bones and those aches and pains are greatly reduced this morning. I hope you're feeling a little more spry and hope things are going well for you. That would be wonderful. I do need to do more singing. You're not doing enough singing, Paulette. You should be singing, my dear. I'm coming along on, and my sister is doing much better. Well, that's good. A little bit of a family rivalry, as long as it's healthy. Keep singing and practicing together. Maybe do a duet together. That'd be awesome. I want to hear that. How are you feeling today, Shepherd? How's the back, the neck? There's a guy who shares a life of pain, and he continues to get up every morning. My condolences to you, my friend. You're much respect, much respect. Well, we're still waiting for this to make a little plunge down, hey? We could see a retest. I wouldn't want to see a retest at this level. So we've already got that. I want to see that stay open, but this could be that institutional order flow entry drill. So day at a time, recovering from a mini stroke. Oh no. Hang in there, man. Our thoughts and our love go out to you, my friend. Speedy recovery. Wish you all the best on that recovery. Yeah, I'm not in the trade right now. That's already started coming back up. So I'm out of that short trade. And we're inside that midnight open range and we're holding on it. So I've got a feeling we want to come back and revisit this level one more time. That would put us up in here. Holly, good morning. If we could send healing energy to you, Shepherd, man, I feel a lot of people care about you. So sending you lots of love, man. There, if it appears as little red hearts on the side of your screen, that's just sending love, my friend. Good morning, Derek. We'll get you, Derek, to send you some royal jelly from the beehive. That's supposed to be the most healthiest part. They feed the queen that. It's supposed to be the healthiest part. And the Manaluka. Where does the Manaluka honey come from, Derek? That Manaluka, is that a special kind of honey? Those are the real worker bees, not the slacker bees that are making that. Like, help me out here. Where does that come from? So there's royal jelly, to which they feed the queen. I don't know where that comes from. And where does the Manaluka honey come from? See, we're right up inside this premium box again. We just tapped it right there. So we're inside this range here right now. So I'm going to see this get broken on the downside. As soon as you see that go there, I want to see that get taken on the downside. This could be just a little tap here and go higher again. So I'm just kind of waiting for the 9:30 open and see what we got. On the 15-minute, you say? On the 15-minute, you say there's a setup coming? Let me have a look at this here. Egad. Kamau, you say there's a setup in there? That's just like a cheese grater, man. If I cut through all the candles, I don't see a run higher until we get through here. The fact that we're retesting it from the other side here looks like it's coming lower, and I'd be aiming for down here. I don't see a run higher yet, my friend. So unless you're you got a different kind of setup, which is not uncommon. Lots of people have different setups from my perspective. So I'd be looking for a run down, not a run higher. Unless this mean threshold holds price, which it's already popped through it already. There's an imbalance right here that we've revisited here. Yeah, it feels more heavy to me. If it runs higher, then you're seeing something I'm not seeing. I see support to go lower right now. If we can get back above 64, 65 on a close, even 64, 64 on a close, I'd say I'd start changing my mind to look for higher prices. Otherwise, I'm still going lower. Sorry, man. Yeah. Don't worry about those triple highs until you see something that gives you confirmation that you're going higher. Right now, I see nothing but confirmation that we're going lower. If you see confirmation, always, you look at those triple highs, you say that they're not leaving those untouched, right? But until you see the change in direction that starts to gun for those, or you're anticipating we're gunning for those, maybe on the lower time frames below that, there might be something, but just looking at the 15-minute chart you're talking about, I don't see that yet. Yes, that's a prime real estate. There's like Candyland up there, but there's nothing in here that indicate that we're getting up there yet. It may go from here straight up, and whatever your setup was, it worked. I just don't see a setup here on the 15-minute, that's all. But that's just me. If you screen capture your setup and put it up on the channel there, the Telegram channel. I'll have a look at it because I'd like to see you're long on that. Right, for this one here, we got to get out of this consolidation now. I'm not just looking at this one here anymore. I want to see this high get taken and then start looking for a run up higher into the higher level. Otherwise, I'm very neutral here right before news event and 9:30 open. Rolled jelly is what the bees feed the larva, so it becomes a queen. Ah, Melaleuca honey comes from the Melaleuca tree and supposedly has the medicinal benefits of the tea tree, but we don't have any of those in my neck of the woods, so I don't know. Kind of like a regional. So you can't like have a little greenhouse and get some tea trees going in there, get a little Melaleuca, because we're going to send some. I'll even pay for it. We're going to send some over to Shepherd there. I need you to start up a tea tree farm. This tea tree oil is really good for you too. Okay, I'll wait for price to show we are going higher. If you look on those lower time frames, come out. If you're seeing on a 5 and 1 minute chart a change in direction, gun for those upper areas I was talking about. And if those get broken on the upside, you can just leave your trade in to go higher. But otherwise, look at the range you're in and say, see how we're right up to here now? This one's closed just above that close. I want to see a body get above here. Use that as support and start pushing higher. Honey is just made from superficially from a special tree. Superficially. Consider the range. ES is pretty much dang in the middle of the 4 hour. It is like right there. You're just in the premium, I think, right here. Yeah, you just came down, tapped there's the 50 right there. So if we see this run above here, which is running above now, and here, let's look at the lower time frames and see if there's anything in there. There's a 5 minute. And these are the triple highs you're looking at. So this breaker here, its mean threshold was traded through, but the bodies are respecting it. I want to see this close above here and then start running for here. That gets through there, then run for the highs. 1 minute. Get triple highs here. We've got a trade above. We've come back inside. Now you want to see that take this candle's high here. It gets on top of that. Use that to support to come up higher and then run for those equal highs above you. So if you're looking for those equal highs, look at these lower time frames to get on top of them to go higher. And see, and stick with them until they're no longer supported. Go on higher. There we go. We're above here. So I'm looking up higher now. There's the tap. So now I'd like to see the 830 get hit. If we can get above that 830, I'd like to see that. There's the tap. Nice. Reach for 830 candle. Yeah, if you're just chasing price, wait for these kind of setups, right? I said down here, I want to see it break these highs and then use them to go higher. Breaks the highs, using them to go higher. So just wait for your setup, man. Wait for it to come to you. Otherwise, you're the cat chasing the proverbial laser beam all the time, and you don't want to do that. The market will beat you up over and over and over again. Wait for a setup and see if you get it. So I'm long off of here, and I'm moving to break even because we're just about to hit the news event. There it is. Look how quickly it turned on us, hey? Back into this mean threshold. Now you want to see that shoot higher. See it run for that 830 here. You want to see this breaker confirm a hold. It runs into this level here. That's a premium. Switched up. Breaker's taken. I want to see a retest of this level here. This is awesome. Guess we're not getting the retest, though. There we go. I'm just kind of following that down, though. Whew. Did anybody else catch that? I kind of just chased it down from here. Just as soon as it broke that low, it's going to run for our low. So I chased that down and just got it out here. Where are we headed? 4 hour. Yeah, right into this box here. I was waiting for that last week. There's your discount box. Now looking for any type of reversal here inside this 4 hour. If we pop through that on a close on a 4 hour, then I'm looking for this to run these lows and aim for this next one down here. That one is done. That would be super strong bearish if we close there. We're already popping through it. Closed on it right here. On a 1 minute. Is that the 4 hour? Yes, it is the 4. Okay, look at reversal. Only short 742. Looking for reversal. Short 650. We're below that level here now. See this little institutional order flow. So we have pop into here. I'm going to wait for 10 o'clock or the macro. See what we get here. Let's see if this freezes on here. This immediate rebalance. I don't have a clean setup right here just yet, so just waiting. There's the first presentation, fair value gap. Where's my Hans regular trading hour gap? Wouldn't that be great if you could gun for that right now through here? I'd like to see this here break one. There's a retap there. Retap here. That's a long. Now I'd like to see us revisit this regular trading hour gap above us. Come back, rebalance this whole thing, and take out those equal highs. Now that we visited this 4-hour SIBI, that's box to box from all the way up here. If you had the cojones to wait and hold that long and trust that we're going to come all the way back down into that range, it's there. It's easy on hindsight to look at that and say, all right, yeah, that took a few days to get there, but I'd like to see that run back all the way through all of this. At least get back into this blue box here. Test that level again. Once, twice, 2 opportunities to get in long there. I'm just risk-free trade now. I'm long here, so I'm risk-free. Now you want a level of precision here, right? So I want to see that stay open there now. We have a little run above a high, fair value gap. You can come back, give it a kiss, or hit the mean threshold or consequent encroachment of that, which is also the high of this right here, and leave that little portion open. Low level ones are tapping the high and the body. If it comes into the mean threshold, then not such a good one. If it's really got strength to go higher, that's what I want to see here, the A plus graded response right after this candle. A plus keeps going. See how you react off this level? We're still inside this range. So if you're pulling your fib tool, inside here, you're using a take profit model 1. You're out right there. There's the retap. That was so stupid. It went all the way down, then came back up and took my target. We target Asia high, Darren. We would target the London high, the Asia high, yeah. That would be the target. Well, the immediate target is right. Let me stretch this out. It's sitting right in here at 747. But this has to hold here. We've just come back into that first presentation. This could be another shot all the way through here. That's no good. That you don't want to see. So now I'm neutral. I'm not gunning for any high right now. I'm just watching this. We've taken this out here, and this is the discount box down here. We've already visited it once, so you want to see it tap this and go. They've just brought you back into premium, 62%. Pay yourself there. You'd be happy that you got out when you're supposed to, right? Using that take profit model 1. Here's a great example of how take profit model 1 saves your ass on being on the wrong side of it. You close right on that level now. Right there. You're in it, and now you want to see that keep going lower now. That was the return. That's it. So until we start getting back through this level again, you got to go bearish. So this could be a 10:30, 10 o'clock run down into here. We might run these lows out at 10:30, finish off the rest of this at 580. This busy. And then the next one is 571 to 534. 571 to 534. Oh, it's right here already. I'd like to see a retest of that level right there. Looking for down here right now. Let's see an aggressive push here for these lows. And a fill of that BISI. That's a nice tap. Keep coming. Yeah, right down here at 652. Yeah, I see your 652. See how you've traded through it though? At 650. Let's see if that holds. Or we just keep pushing lower. The next one's down here. And right here. Your brain doesn't work this fast. Just look for those specific setups, Craig, and 621. 621 puts us right nowhere special. There's a retest of that low. Yeah, we could look for a reversal, but we still haven't taken any lows out yet. So I'd expect to see 10 o'clock take out some of these lows first, and then give us a reversal. It is macro time. That would be a sloppy 10 o'clock reverse if we end up coming back through these levels. I want to see some lows get taken first for 10, 10:30, and then see a reversal. $454 in S&P looks good. $628 on NASDAQ looks good. We're back through here now. We're back through here. I'm looking at this level right here. So now we've got a change in direction inside this range. Got a break here to go higher and then get through that main threshold there. So quite easily come all the way back down again here. But don't marry an idea. Just watch where we are right now. We're just over 50% inside this small range here. So if you're in it, you're back to this order block. You're back to breaking this whole, your first level. So that tells me we're more bullish. And then you got to wait for that premium level to get taken now. Macro time, 5 minutes to close. We've traded above that 4-hour again. Threshold. We trade back below this level here. You're still in that potential to run lower. There's the retest. We got another one down here. I'll start pushing higher. The next leg. Creative response. %50 of that leg. You want to see that get some aggression now and start really pushing higher. There's a retap of that 4-hour. It's right in the middle of that range there. You see that? This little leg here. You're right in the middle. You want to see this hold to go higher, and you want to see this get hit and traded through to go higher. If we trade through here on the confirmation, on a close, then you're back inside this range. And I don't see anything else except this little tiny gap imbalance down here. There's 10 o'clock. We're on the other side of that imbalance again now, right here. So you're going to get back up on top of that. You've been through this. You start to close through 75%. If you still want that to go higher, here's your graded response. It's failing. You know, you want to see a typical leave. This candle was great. Then all of a sudden these candles rolling back through here again. Not such a good thing to see. I want to see something take these lows out and then see if you're looking for a reversal. Give it something to take out either this 945 level and then see a reverse. This is kind of right off this breaker. We're seeing that fail. So wait for a silver bullet. So you see how we're like in the middle of this range here? You've got this busy, this little sippy right here, you've traded through it. Now you're back on the other side of it. And this, so you have no market structure shift. You'd have to get a shift above here. So you're inside this one, this immediate rebalance down here. So trying to catch a run off of here is wait for a market structure shift. See how there's the one in the middle? There's a premium discount. Wait for one of those to break to the upside or downside. And then see what you get from there. As soon as it goes into all these wicks and back and forth, you got to say to yourself, well, is this moving into high resistance again? If it is, and you want to participate in that, good on you. Not for me. Here we go. Traded above this level. I like to see this hold price now. Now we're looking for this long up into the highs here. And then you relatively equal highs above you. So there's a little candy land above this consolidation. I would imagine you'd be targeting for that. For a big run of the bus has arrived. Now you want to see this just big runner from here. You can come down all the way into here. Ideally, I want to see it leave from here. Right off that mean threshold. Go. See, these are the candles you don't want to see. These just one, multiple tappers. Clean price action is just tap it, go. And the more it lingers here, the more I start to get into this kind of feel, right? Agreed. You got to give yourself this as a potential leeway, and then look at this level here as well. So you say, what are viable levels for that to return to? So we've got a pop above here. We don't want to see more than mean threshold. If we do see that give way, expect to see a run down into potentially this candle here. And you may say, I don't want to see a 50%, 62% retracement in this little level right here. This is going to be a tap and go. We want to see this get out of dodge here. So if you're trading in here and you're putting one tick below the low, you're right inside that strike range for a wick to do some damage. So you want to see a big bold green candle here just take off right now. I'm with you, Hadid. Oh yeah, I'm in long. It's a rule, man. Take that candle. Once you trade above it, take it. I'm right with you, man. I'm right down here. I'm just looking for a run above these highs now. Agreed. Yeah, needs to get above this first presentation fair value gap here. You don't want to see it just come in here and tap this or fill this, reverse and come back down again. The defense this is putting up will be right in this area here. Right in the midsection of the midnight open range. We want to see it blast right through this, find support at the 8:30. Keep coming up higher and aiming for that 6 a.m. target. And then take your partials along the way. "15 seconds, you say there's a reversal?" That's consolidation. You'd have to see a market structure shift here and get through this candle's high or main threshold. Then I'd say you get a reversal inside the larger range. And if that gets taken, then I'd say, yeah, you're in a reversal situation. Not just yet. There's a change in direction here for sure. You've taken out these little highs. Very closed above that main threshold already. So I wouldn't consider that a full reversal, just a change in direction inside the small consolidation. This mean threshold has been taken though, so looking for a run on those lows. And then see if we start taking this candle out here. It's a tap. Now if we take this candle out on the high, got to keep coming down if you're looking for the mean threshold to get taken. Otherwise, run on liquidity, change in direction again, get back up in the air, look for a continuation. If not, we're finding support off of here, come back through this mean threshold, and then you're back inside that range. There you go. There's the top of the mean threshold. Looking at 50% of this range, I would imagine. Good call, Hadi. Good call. Consolidation. Just want to look at cam 2 here. Cam 2, there's the 50%. Now I want to see this start ripping up through here again. I'm still in this long, by the way. This candle here. I lost the main threshold of it, but my stop loss is sitting just down in here. So let's see if this, now it's right up on that level there. I'm inside this guy here now. I don't want to see that main threshold get taken, otherwise this could be just a revisit of this to roll over and come down and take out these two levels here. $16, $18, I want $19 to keep going higher, and then $20, $21 to keep coming pushing higher still. What's our 15 seconds saying now? Change in direction, come back inside, keep pushing higher. So you got a new change in direction here off this level. I want to see that get taken on a close. This will be the bear trap or the bull trap if we don't close above that. Cool. There's not much coffee left in there. There we go. We're closed above it now. So expect to see that go higher. My stop loss will sit below that candle now. It is sloppy indeed. Even on a 15-second chart, it's not acting clean. So change of direction here, change of direction there. Even on a 15-second, it's sloppy. Yeah, this is not acting the way you want it to act. So see how we're stuck in those low ranges? We're bouncing off those two levels. Can almost take this one right to here. I don't think it wants to finish coming down here. See, I want to see that take out some of these lows here, right? Let's go. We have a change in direction. So we have a market structure shift here, back to here. Now the market structure shift here. Just tap that. I want to see this breakthrough here. It did. Now the next lows, and I want to see these run on this hourly down here one more time. There we go. So my long that was in here is out short. Recoup my loss in here for this run higher. Catch that for a run lower. Pay yourself here. Watch this level here. We got a retap of that yet? Done for today. Good for you, Hadi. Take care, buddy. It's a big drive down now. And there's the retest. Now I want to see this really start to accelerate through here and come back down now. I'm confirmed done as well. I just had to buy YM and sell the New York NASDAQ, and it makes no sense to me. Picked up minor profits, but won't miss breakfast for that nonsense. Good for you. Know when to quit, man. Know when to quit, for sure. Why is this down here and we don't see a bearish candle? Hold on, this I was gonna say, why is it not showing me a candle? I'm on the wrong side of it here. Here we go. So I'm looking for this hourly here. I'm out now. That's a definite change for me. That revisit here, half that wick. That's all I want to give it. So now you move to the sidelines and wait. I think Derek and Indy had the right idea. Let's see if we can revisit this right here. Watch this level here. Right there. And right here. Lows taken. So watch these levels. There's the first one. You're back inside this range again now. I'm out here too. Thanks for everything. All have a good day, rest of the days. You too, Abs. Take care, man. The big high rollers who are walking out. It's good. They know when to quit. We're above this level. We're above this level. 1030 has made a run on that low. See if we get a run off of here. All the way into here. This could be the next price leg lower. You can argue two different directions here. Let's see it go. And mouse is starting to fail me here. reach into that 4-hour lowest now. Made my target on that last move down. I am done for the day. Have a great day, family. Take care, Paulette. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Have a great day. Just want to see one more little pump through these lows. Reach into this busy here. Maybe a little bit more. Keep pushing on a little lower. So take profit model 3 would be looking for any sign of the SIBI getting broken to the upside along with a left candle support. So let's go. Get in there. There you go. Tested. I'm done right there. I'd like to see that come down a little lower though. Get dig into this hourly. Now that we've taken out that, we filled that fair value gap, I'm done. So if you're still using CAM Model 3, you're looking for anything that confirms that we don't get a SIBI taken to the upside on a close. We don't get a close, don't get a close, don't get a close, don't get a close. If you get a close above this and that order block gets broken to the upside, then we're back in the next run higher. And we finally cleaned up that level we were looking for back here. So that is a nice little perfect price leg down and completed. So now I'm looking to see if there's a reverse here at that level. Mark, you're out. Target reached. Ollie, you're out. That's me done. Good for you guys. Yeah, well, we're all done there. Let's see if it continues to drop lower. So my next target would be right there at 559. And then I have another one at 514. 599. Is it 599? That's right inside that box. So 559 to 570. 553. Is that it? 570. Yeah. That's right in that next box here. Now I want to see if this gives way. You still been in that Ollie since that 570 or 752 or whatever it was up here somewhere. There was some level you were looking at, seeing if I remember you saying you were in that earlier. So if that's your final down target, I hope you you're in that all day. That's a nice little run. So all those lows are finally cleared. That's done right to a new day opening gap. Right, and filled it. Nicely done. And we'll see if we get back above here. And then market structure shift. And then use this for support to come higher. They were above that level now. So all we are is attacking inside this range. So you want to see market structure shift. There's a little tap of that. So from a clicker's not working too well here. See, we're right back through it again. Above it, below it. So we'll see where this one closes. If it runs out that low again, the next target is that 559, I think it was. 559, just in here. 559. There's 559. Next macro is about to begin. Was that an internal range? Was it just a 50% retrace there? It was. Just went above the 50% line. So now that 559's hit. I want to see if that holds price and we start to break out above here. It means we take this order block and that, use that for support, and then start gunning for this guy here. And it's only 10 to 9 my time, so I'm trading the 1 minute. That's a 1 minute chart. Last thought, NQ is still inside the wick of the bullish weekly. We expecting to see a reversal around the opening price. There's where I think risk accelerates for sellers. Awesome. Thanks for that, Derek. Ollie, yeah, from 931, from my back testing, around 70% of the day's high or low is formed in the first 5 minutes of trading. Today, the two-stage was so obvious. A run on the high, then attack the lows. D, you're trading 1 and 2 minutes. 15 seconds. I'm on the 1. I kept taking partials. I am on micros and had my terminus at 587. Previous week's low. Nice. That's what. Thanks. What are you seeing on the crude oil updates? Nothing but a mess, man. It's nothing but a mess. There's that rejection block. I said, if you're paying yourself on a short, get yourself a rejection block. There's your rejection block hit, and look at the reaction you're getting off of that. Back into that level again. This is just total crap to be playing in. So I wouldn't even mess with it, Craig. To be honest, I'd stay out of it. 5 minute chart, you've got a run above this level right here. Look at this on a 5 minute. That looks kind of neat. And are we still in the September contract? This is getting kind of spotty now. I would imagine we're still in it. See how we have a change in direction here? We close above it. Look at the candle to the left. You find support at its main threshold. It continues to go higher for the premium box. So discount. If you don't get the discount right away, look for the next candle to the left. It takes that, then that's the one you trade short. You go long right there off that mean threshold for the premium box, and you literally would have got it right there. Wait for it to close through that, and it closes right there above it, comes all the way back inside that whole thing right there, right to the body's respecting the bottom of it. And now you want to see it break through that on the high and continue taking these highs and run higher on a 5 minute chart. if it starts to get super sloppy in here again, you definitely want to see this pop through here now and start getting some legs. You don't want to see this low get taken out anymore now, because you got this little swing below that low. There's your SIBI. You trade back into that SIBI, and now you want to see this push for these equal highs above you. That's what I'm looking at in crude oil on a 5-minute chart. Bitcoin. Still looking for Bitcoin to reach our downside objective in here. That would be right there. So right to the consequent encroachment of this box. That's where you want to see that hit. ES looks like a short to 442 potential. Let's hit that. That's good encroachment there. The next 4 hour you got is 534 on NASDAQ. Let's look for we're above this level again now. So look for these highs to get taken and look for that premium 3 up there again. I'll be looking right there. Gold. Wait for this all to fill here. Let's look at the hourly chart here. Looking for this box to fill. If you get through that box, look for the next one below you here. It's a nice retrace too. I bet you that's like its optimum trade entry reversal right here. At 50. No, not even optimum trade entry. Thought I'd see at least 62% of that, but we're back inside this candle. And drop hard, fast below that level right there. You close below it, come back, give it one little kiss, and that would have been a nice trade in the last hour. This would have been a perfect trade for a run low. You would have taken gold short there. Coffee, look at that. I love that. Just see how it just keep taking off, right? How nice is that? Disney, still stuck. I want you to see this tap and go and continue running higher. This whole candle coming down tells me if we lose the mean threshold, which we're popping through now, the fact that we're revisiting it again tells me you want to reach into this SIBI here one more time. Now we're just finished tapping it, so we'll see if we get down into the consequent encroachment of 115. I want to see if that gets down. See if it gets down on there. Oh, sorry. Silver still stuck inside this range. SIBI, BISI, and imbalance up there. So no body above here yet. Back inside this. See how we're trading, wicking through it already. Right there is where you want to see it stop. Nope, still not finished. Messing around down there. Wait for 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock takes that low and see if you catch a reversal at 11. And if it's not 11, then lunchtime, 12 o'clock, we'll be reaching back into this. You know, you look for 532, that yesterday's open, that 4 hour right in the consequent encroachment. We've got, which day is that? Friday's open range. I'd like to see this wick just pump a little higher and get into this level before taking that low. Didn't quite get it. So maybe we'll get one more little run up into here. I'll put this one right here. Anyone short? I have 541. And 532. 537, 532. There's 540. That would have been a nice little tag short. Let that come up a little higher. Here's 532. Now looking for 510. We're digging into the new week opening gap now. Marks 3 a.m. candle. Old Marky Mark candle. So the bottom of the 4 hour would be that 510 level. And then the consequent encroachment of the weekly would be 483. Or the new week opening gap is to say 483. And 520 is a weekly order block. Yeah, I'm not off on all order block there. I got the daily. That'll put you at 502. See you later, Craig. Yeah, didn't get those highs, hey? Traded below that level. Don't want to play in. How did our Bitcoin go? Almost there, eh? Find support here. Keep going higher. Called. Looking for this to fill. And a change of direction. 11 o'clock. Did you go over gold? I talked about it earlier. We found support off this level right here for a short. Talked about this earlier, but that would be an ideal place to catch a short. And aiming for these two objectives here, and then the fill of the fair value gap. The higher time frame, or the hourly. I think this is. I don't have it marked out from way back where. Where is that? Are you out of here? Stand by. I have to go see how to. Yeah, looking for that goal to fill there. Come on. You know, if you're thinking about a short, you're already in an extreme discount already. So, and you're getting into 12 o'clock here. So you could be getting a reversal, right? Is that fill? So I'd be waiting on this and kind of keep your eyes on any potential opportunity for a change in direction to get back up into this range and start hunting for premium levels. 15-minute. I'd be looking for 33.73. You can catch a small reversal in here to 33.73. There's 11 o'clock reverse. Change in direction right here. This is good. It's, see how it's waffling in here? Let's see, get some serious legs here. Look for 75%. So 5 minute, you want to see a break. You want to see a close back above 566 and then the market structure shift to start running higher. If you're on a 5 minute chart, there's only 10 people left in here. So I'll give this a few more minutes. See if we can get back into this 50% or higher. The fact that we're just banging around inside here, we haven't even hit 50% of this small range yet. And you've got this little civvy right here. There's the tap at the bottom of it. That'd be the place where you say if it trades through it, trades back into it, look for a continuation on the downside. If you're looking for it to go long, that's the perfect place you want to hold it. And if you just watch it now, if it even so much as comes into that wick, close out your trade. And I don't like all that waffling in there. So watch this one for a couple of minutes because I'm interested to see what happens here at 11 o'clock. If we close back through here, I'm probably looking about 12 o'clock or so to make a new low. Let's start running higher. Looking for this right here. Right off the main threshold. See if that gets like a little punch up now. $62%. If you're in long here, take yourself to break even and move your 50% of your trade up. Your stop loss up to 50. I'm looking for 70 now. And if it taps you here, then you're out. Pay yourself there, and you're out. That line in the sand is at 50% of the lowest down closed candle, mean threshold. Held. Now you want to see this hold. There's that first little fair value gap you're looking for. You want to see this act as a breakaway now. Start pushing this higher. I'd like to see a run on the liquidity above the market here, get a market structure break, and then start pushing back into that range. See if we can't start digging into this wick here some more, or this hourly block now. You want to see this provide some support, push higher. Get some leverage off this candle, start pushing. It's got to start moving now. And get back up on top of that 4 hour and use it as support. to break market structure here. Now I want to see this candle get broken to the upside with a body, and then use this candle again as another leverage point on top of that 4 hour to reach higher into this range, fill this gap, and then start using this breaker, start eating through that breaker. We have broken it here, and I just want to see this whole price. Don't want to see it start giving away now. Gotta get some legs up there. Failed to do it. What's our 70% ultimate trade entry reversal? No market structure shift, just an internal range liquidity hunt. And then you're back inside this smaller range here now. So there's a little imbalance right here. Trade through it, back into it. You're inside that range. So you're back to that CB below you here now. It's got to break through this mean threshold here on the close. Get back again on top of this. If you want to go higher, if you want to go lower, you want to see that level supported, and keep pushing for low prices here. You can see 12 o'clock, making one more run on this low. See if this holds now. Hazard Kid. Is that where you are? Hey, HTZ Kid? Sound like Hazard Kid? Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Whereabouts are you from? Tell me about you. Let me learn a little bit about you so I can say hi. So far we're kind of stuck on this candle here. It's holding price still. And we're back inside this range here. Just shy of 50%. We still see this thing hold. Looking for the potential is for it to run down into here. We've got consolidation on top of consolidation. So if this runs through here, look for continue going higher. Look for these relative equal highs above you. I think it's around 9:30. That's about it for me, you guys. Hazard Kid, nice to meet you. Just keep your eyes on this upper. We can break this breaker here for the upside. And I like the fact that we're digging into it really good now. So if we can break this to the upside, use it as support, I'm looking for a slow chip away at these levels here, each one of these. Let's see if we can't run all the way back up and clean out some of this liquidity above the market here after lunch. That would be the upside targets for after lunch, is these equal highs, these targets here, and then eventually back up at 23,778 if that's what we're targeting. It's got to break this section here though, otherwise you're sitting in bull trap territory. But that's it for me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and subscribe if you're into this kind of stuff. By all means, subscribe. We're here for you every day, kind of help you out with some accuracy. If it's there and available to you, then we'll bring that to you if we can. Thanks for tuning in. As usual, much love for all you guys. Appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff if you're into this. If not, thank you for tuning in anyway and watching what we do. Shepard, I wish you a speedy recovery, my friend. Take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.